Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. He's Coach Jay. We're jumping back into the film room. Transfer portal season is starting to wind down, but that's what we want to focus on. We want to take a look at some of these guys that are transferring to Tennessee. Look at some of their college tape, right? See how they've grown since coming out of high school. You guys loved the one we did on Jamar McCoy last year, so we're going to jump into it this year and break down some portal guys as well. Of course, Tennessee just got a commitment, Coach. Be real quick with this one. Sam Pendleton, interior offensive lineman, 6'4", 310 pounds, commits to Tennessee. Well, as the time of we're recording this today, but as the time this video goes up yesterday, what do you like about Sam Pendleton?
I like the fact that he's a guard right off the top, and a good guard that's good against pass, good against the run too. I really like pairing him and Wendell Moy up. I don't necessarily feel good about the Carrick, waiver request. So I really like the fact that we're sewing that up, and I'm really starting to feel good about the offensive line. I think he could be that missing piece for sure that catapults. I can talk this offensive line up. Got a chance to start diving into his film. I know we're going to jump into some college film just like this one and have some fun, guys. So hang on tight. That video is coming. Wendell Moy's coming, but good kid, smart on the football field, knows how to play ball. Looking forward to him.
Well, let's jump into the prospect we're going to be talking about today, and that is the running back position. I think he's going to be a part of this three-headed monster. That's Star Thomas, 6 foot, 210-pound running back, transferring to Tennessee from Duke. Took a look at UCF, also took a look at Cal, but it seemed like he liked Tennessee right out of the gate. Took a quick little visit, commit shortly thereafter. Led Duke in rushing this past season, 871 rushing yards on 213 carries. Also added 7 touchdowns. Had 20 receptions for 153 yards. Prior to Duke, 2 seasons at New Mexico State, where he rushed for almost 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns in those 2 years. Also earned second-team All-Conference USA in 2023. Before we jump into the film, Coach A, just what do you like about his game?
I mentioned it, hips, vision, balance. We're not going to see it in this film, so I think it bears mentioning. He is really, really good inside the 5 and 10 yard line. Like really, really good. He's got a nose for the end zone when he's in there. Patient, good vision, balance. He always finds a way to fall forward. Even when he falls forward, sometimes he'll like dead leg and somehow keep his balance and keep going. It's almost like it's just him and the floor are mortal enemies, and it's hard for him to hit it, man. I don't know how else to put it. Kind of a fun kid, and I think he definitely adds a big dynamic uh, playmaker in the passing game for the Volunteers too. He's really good out of the backfield. He pass blocks really well. Is not in this tape, and I'll tell you, I watched a couple full game films. He's really, really good at protecting the quarterback, and that excites me. You pair that with those 2 guards we were just talking about. Lance Hurd can take a step. David Sanders arrives on schedule. You give Nico time, and he's going to drop the dime, man. I do believe that.
We're going to jump right into the film room and talk about it, but you guys know the deal. Do the YouTube stuff, smash the thumbs up, share this thing out, man. Let people know about these film breakdowns, and jump in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts on Star Thomas. How do you see him participating in this Tennessee football program in 2025? Also, if it's your first time here, we don't claim to be experts or insiders. What we are is diehard, psychotic, obsessed Tennessee football fans. We could be covering basketball, baseball. We want to talk Tennessee football all day, every single day of the year. So if you like what we do, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Quick scheduling change. NCAA nights are moving from Tuesday to Sunday. So tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be going live playing EA Sports College Football. But guess what? We're going live on Tuesday night too. Tennessee versus Kentucky. It's going to be a watch party, a hangout, laid back, man. We'll talk Star Wars. We'll talk about Harry Potter. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, and we'll watch the Tennessee basketball team. Don't try to sell me on Harry Potter. I don't know. That's what they keep trying to do. But let's jump into it. Let's get into the film room. Let me pull it up here. And all right, here we go. Right out of the gate. What do we got?
All right, right out of the gate, we got single back, single wing, twins to the top of the screen. What we're going to get on this, just a little stretch play. Everyone is going to down block against this, 4-man front here. Can you count how many are in the box there, Boogie? We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With the corner playing in tight. We're gonna get a stretch play. Boogie, if you want to pause it right at about the mesh point, right as the quarterback hands it off. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so this play, he's headed straight up that A gap. One of the things I really love about Star is he's extremely patient. We talk about being slow to the hole, quick through the hole. And he is really quick. I will stop it. He's not fast, but he's quick. And yes, there is a difference. But he's very, very slow to the hole, very deliberate, has great vision. You see his eyes dead ahead right now. He sees that his guard and tackle in front of him are beat. So he's going to try to stretch this out and find the hole. Boogie, you want to take it to the point where he's about to pop through that hole and then give me one more pause and we'll talk about what we got. Just a nice little sidestep pop. Now, look, this is butter now, right? This is absolute butter. Everyone's sealed and stretched out. He can make his play upfield. Boogie, go ahead and take it to the point where he gets to the end zone, we'll say, and then he does something very interesting I want to talk about. Go ahead and play. And pop, 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 break. This is a touchdown. And then what does he do? He sits down. Pause it. Why did he sit down, Boogie? How
Football IQ. This looks like me playing EA Sports College Football, but then it usually backfires on me because, see, he's got the lead 26-21. They don't have any timeouts left. We got a full play clock. We're going to run it out, and we're going to get out of here with a dub against Connecticut. That's just that's what I see.
That's right. No 2 minute warning, no timeouts. He could have put a touchdown up. He could have put more stats up, made himself look better, help increase his bag, quote unquote. But that's an IQ play, right? That is something. When I watch film, I want to see that I have smart football players that care about the team, that care about the overall mission, that put the we in front of the me. Beautiful, beautiful job by Star Thomas here on that play. Moving right along, we got twins to the bottom of the screen. 3-3-5 look. We see that Leo on top of the screen getting ready to apply some pressure here. We're going to get a swing pass to the top of the screen here. Boogie, if you want to go ahead and play this to about to the point where he catches the football on this swing pass. Pop, 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 and catches it. Boom. All right. We have a cornerback at about the 22-yard line. We have a star safety at about we'll call that about the 28-yard line. So it's going to be a race right here to the sideline. Okay. You've got a little bit of beat on that star linebacker. The cornerback's going to have an angle on you. But when he gets to that corner, he does some interesting things, right? He takes a little hop step to stay in bounds. This kid can tightrope the sideline almost better than everyone I've ever seen before. He is really, really good at resetting his feet and using things like hop steps, juke steps, the L1 button, and he'll use them in tandem with straight arms and spins and different things like that. Really cool to see. Arm tackles won't bring this guy down. Boogie, if you want to go ahead and play this to about the point where he's going to get contact with one of these arm tackles, boom. You see him right when he gets that contact from the arm right there. He takes that hop step to reset his balance right when he misses that arm tackle. He boom, like right there, he's got that arm. That knocks a lot of people out of bounds. You see it turn his shoulder around. So he takes that hop step to reset his balance. That's great hips. That's high football IQ. And it gets you that yard after contact that's so important and takes this one to the house. We can go ahead and take a look at it. We saw Nico using his little safety valves a lot better. I really like the way Star Thomas plays out in the open field, man. He is fun, 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 fun to watch.
And making a play in the passing game there too, right? And you went to Twitter
Mm-hmm.
after the commitment, and you said, I think this guy has 1,000 yards in him. But then you go back and say, hey, I'm not talking about on the ground. I'm taking total yards, right? 871 yards rushing at Duke, but also had 153 yards through the air at Duke. So you think you can see him making that big of an impact in this offense?
It's going to be a three-headed monster, right? So if someone were to get hurt, I could see him having that kind of a season. If it's even carries amongst them, I think he still has a big year. I don't know if he necessarily hits 1,000, but I think he's going to be really, really good at getting that first down when you need it. That turning a first down loss of 2 yards into 7 yards, that kind of thing, he's going to be great at. He's going to be really, really good at keeping Tennessee in front of those down and distance markers.
See, I was going to get into this later, but I'm going to do it now because of what you're
Yeah.
saying. Because you look at his size, right? And that's I hope Super Saiyan's listening. I don't know if Super Saiyan tunes in for the film breakdowns or not. He wants that big physical SEC back. Star Thomas, 6 foot, 210 pounds. You look at the backs that have been successful in this offense. It's not been that big physical SEC back. It's been the smaller guys like
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at Deshaun Bishop even coming in, what he's been able to do in this offense. And then, of course, Dylan Sampson and Jalen Wright. But then you see the bigger guys like Cam Seldon transfers out. You see the bigger guys like Khalifa Keith transfers out. Like the bigger, more physical backs have not seemed to find success in this offense. Now, I get it. It's different by player. But what do you think about Star Thomas and his size in this offense?
I think it's helpful, man. I think it's just what the doctor ordered. I think you got a guy you can lean on for those tough yards. Like I mentioned earlier when we were doing the topic, he is bigger. He is going to fall forward and get that extra yard in the end zone. He's going to be able to pick up that short distance 9 times out of 10 times, unless someone just gets blown up. But once again, in a phone booth, he's just got that little bit of wiggle in him that he gets those extra few yards. So I think he's going to be just what the doctor ordered. He's not, Jamal Lewis big, something like that. He's not the Nigerian nightmare out of there, but he's big enough and he gets the job done in little fundamental ways, which I love because good, strong fundamentals are repeatable and you can make habits out of them.
All right, let's jump back into it. 308.
Yeah, I wanted to show some more passing game stuff, some more check down stuff, because once again, it's something we got stronger out of. I mean, you'll see wheel routes out of them, you'll see Texas routes out of them too. But I wanted to show another swing pass just to show how kind of nifty he is and a little bit of footwork. But once again, we got single wing, single back, we got twins to the top of the screen, twins in tight that is. Another 3-3-5 look. Now the Mike and Will linebacker here are going to do a double stunt through the A gap. So that means the Mike is going to fire strong side A gap. The Will is going to fire weak side A gap to him. So they're going to come through, and this is the ball you got to get out hot. Boogie's going to take it up to the point of the catch once again here. All right, pop, pop, pop out. There you go. We see the tackle, his wash down that Leo just a little bit. That's number 53 right there, washing out that Leo. Now, right here, you see a lot of running backs, momentum will carry them towards the sideline on a swing pass. We talk about for DBs, running backs, and wide receivers, not stopping but changing directions, right? Which is really hard to do. And what I love about when he cuts up field, you really don't get a bunch of junk, Boogie. You don't get a bunch of stutter steps, false steps, wasted steps. He does reset, but then it's just boom north. Go ahead and take it till he gets to about the 40-yard line. Pop just pops through. Now, right here, we see number 8 just above the ball carrier. Can you put a little arrow on number 8 just above the ball carrier, Boogie? That cornerback is going to beat this block. And as anybody can tell you, how fun is it when you're a defender? Coach Jay's face just lit up. How fun is it when you're a defender and you get to earhole someone not looking at you? Man, you just get to load up and kill a guy. And that's what we're going to get here, Boogie. Let's go ahead and see how he deals with that and then give me another pause. Pop, 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 comes out, ear hole, boom. Look at the feet though. He's almost like Stretch Armstrong or something. When he takes hits, he just he just goes with it. He doesn't give resistance to the hit. He almost goes with the hit and then allows his body to come forward. If you see his both of his feet and his balance take the hit, they fly backwards with it. He resets them, beats another arm tackle. Once again, the tightrope on the hop step coming through on the sideline. I mean, that's just beautiful extra yards. This play should have been stopped right there, right at the 43-yard line. Instead, he picks up a first down on 2nd and 16, something like that. That's the kind of stuff. They were behind the sticks. I'd venture to say there was a false start. Boogie, do you know any offense that tends to have false starts because they go quickly?
I hope Tom's not listening because now I'm going to get a whole dissertation in the
Oh
comment section.
no. Love you, Tom. All the time. Tom's yelling, be disciplined, right? Show some gusto. Be disciplined. But he's great at those little tightrope things. Moving on here. We're gonna get a counter this time. We've got twins to the bottom of the screen. We got another wing. We got one ace wide receiver up top. What we're going to get here is everyone down blocking to the top of the screen. That wing backer is going to pull, right? He's going to pull and I believe kick out the Leo, which is the end at the very bottom of the screen that's standing up and showing pressure. Boogie, if you want to go ahead and give it to us again, kind of right after the handoff, right? But before he gets to the line of scrimmage, pop. Oop, there we go. So look, he is just so patient in the hole, guys. Just walking up to the hole, we can see where his gaps are. Is there a gap between the wing back that's kicked out that Leo? And there's a small gap there, but let's watch him kind of slowly set up and scoot through and find not just a hole, but the right hole. And then look, as soon as the contact's there at about the 40-yard line, we're going to get the L1 button, straight arm, another straight arm touch away. He drag steps, leaps to avoid the ankle tackle. Watch this ankle tackle avoid. Boop, just a little hop step right there. And just once again, Boogie, it's those little nifty moves in a phone booth that allow Star to pick up extra stuff. I mean, that's discipline, man. That's why you do in and out of hula hoops as a running back. That's why you do all the little neat footwork exercises. It's almost like it's buttons on a controller for him, and he's really good at knowing the right ones to press at the right time. It's not just one move, Boogie. It's being able to combo moves together in the right place, not just spinning to spin and look cool, but actually what belongs, having good economy of movement.
We're going to take a look at one more play here on the tape. What are your thoughts? Jump in the comment section. Star Thomas transferring to Tennessee. What do you like about what you've seen so far? Do you have any concerns about Star Thomas coming into this offense? Coach, we're going to look at one more play. What do we got?
Yeah, similar counter. Tennessee runs them a lot. We got aces this time instead of twins. It's going to be strong side to the top of the screen, so there's going to be a tight end there instead. The wing or fullback, he's playing wing back, but they don't got the tight end in there this time. Looks like they have a true fullback in 46. And Boogie, this time, if this is Tennessee, let's be honest, how many men are in that box?
I can't count that high.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 or 9. I think 8.
Yep.
Yeah, 8. So, if this is Heupel, we're usually passing the ball right here, right? Like these are numbers where Heupel likes to pass. But this is a run play. This is another counter. So let's see what we got at that mesh point again, Boogie. Let's see what his vision is going to be here. Just boom, right? Just once again, he'll stick a foot in the ground. He's very aware. He knows he's got the blitzing corner to his weak side. He knows 46 has that seal. He's looking at his vision. Go ahead and take me to the line of scrimmage, Boogie. Just a little stop step. Just that hesitation. Running backs, great running backs, kind of almost have the ability to see 5 seconds into the future. And he just resets himself, allows the play to develop a little further because he saw where the upcoming hole was going to develop. So he just has that little hesitation step to pull him through the hole. Let's take a look at that again. Boom, right? And then as soon as he gets to the hole, now he's to the hole, slow to the hole, fast through it. Let's watch him get through it real quick. Now he's going to throw a little just hesitation. Just enough, right? He just faded inside enough in open field. It's so hard to make open space tackles, but he throws his direction just a little bit inside, just enough to freeze that free safety and create extra yards. Once again, This play got 8 to 10 yards more than it should have because of smart, intelligent balance, vision, and footwork out of Star Thomas. I think this guy can be a piece, man. I think he can protect Nico. I think he can block for Nico when we're running quarterback counters. I think he's going to have great vision on your option reads. You see his value in the passing game. I like it, man. I think he's a great piece. I really do.
He's got 1 year of eligibility. Now, I know you watched a lot more tape than what we've saw, but if there's something that
Yes.
you're critical on, he needs to work on, what does he need to be better at? Is there anything you saw in the tape that you watched that you would put out as a critique?
Um, he so breakaway speed, right? That fifth gear. If I was being critical, like I said, he's quick, not fast. He can get ran down to the sideline. He'll get those tough yards, but I don't think you're going to see too many like, you know, 80-yard, 70-yard busts out of the middle out of him. He doesn't have that true home run speed. Once again, he's quick. He's going to get the hole. You're going to see lots of 10, 15, 20, 30, 40-yard gains out of him, but not those big ones. The blocking's good. Honestly, that would be my main critique of him. Sometimes he can get a little gassed when he's been out there too long too. So we'll see if he can get in a little better shape here. But early in the season, I don't know if it was because of injury, but in his early games, he seemed to get gassed pretty good. As the season went on, that got a lot better for him.
Well, as always, guys, you smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Jump into the comment section. Let us know your thoughts on Star Thomas. What have you seen? What do you like? What are you concerned about? Join us Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time for EA Sports College Football. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time for the watch party for the basketball team. We are working on more player interviews. As soon as we have information on that, we will let you guys know. Go check out the Talkin VAWLS merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Think about supporting the channel by hitting that join button down below. You can do it for $1 per month. You get custom Talkin VAWLS emojis, access to fan call-in shows. Maybe you come on a fan call-in show, and then I'll put you to work like I do Coach Jay. You never know, but just smash the thumbs up. That's quick, free and easy. Jump in the comment section. Let's talk about it because this is the Talkin VAWLS Network. He's Coach Jay. My name's Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.